programming. Yippee. You let me know if I'm cringe. I have Jamie in the room with me.
You're cringe.
If I'm cringe, you call me out and say, stop being cringe. Or if I sound like a insane person.
Right.
Okay. I made a little change off screen simply by making this document, this roadmap, so that I can keep my devlog clear of like goals and have a separate document for goals. So, looking at our goals, this is something that I don't know how to do yet. This is something that I could do. I don't know if I want to. I think today, this should be a short test to see if gravity works in both directions. Just make the ship mass greater than the asteroid mass. And then run that. And then I can check this whole thing off. I think my next step is this. And you can see that I'm not confident. Not sure if this is possible. Monstrously difficult. But I'm going to procrastinate doing that. I'm going to avoid doing that for as long as I can. And I think part of that is just going to be optimizing my function to make it cleaner and make it so that there are things that just can be applied to any situation. So like an example that I'm looking at, that I was looking at earlier, is this, the periodic boundaries stuff. It would be so easy to just make this into a function and call it later. And I think part of that will involve just making different py files for different functions that I import. Also, speaking of imports, I don't know if I have this on my roadmap. Yeah, see if there's a way to only import libraries if they haven't been imported this session. I think I'm just being nitpicky about that. I don't want to import every time. I want to be able to just skip that and go straight into running the program, because this takes maybe 5 seconds. And the more time you can shave off, the better it is. And that's probably going to be like a try except sort of thing. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. So let's start off by testing gravity. How many zeros is this? It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10 to the 12. That's a trillion. I made this asteroid 1 trillion kilograms. Kind of insane. So yeah, let's basically swap our two things. This is going to be 2,500. It's going to be 5 trillion. And now we run it. Maybe I need to go closer. Oh. think that qualifies as working in both directions. Can kind of tug it along with my gravity. That's kind of cool. All right. I say that works. So we can check that off. All right, now we can put that in devlog. This is 0.0.1. G. And it is January 30th. Almost done with a year, guys. I'm gonna say insured. Gravity works in 2 directions. Okay, so let's make this into a function. So let's make a new Pi file that's like movement.py. Actually, what I might do for the time being, until I don't want to start doing that until I know what I'm doing. So let's copy all this, paste it in here. There's probably like a Control A I can do, but this is, I forgot, I don't know. Okay, so let's use our, here, let me get this out of the way. Let's use our IPYMB file to begin with. That way I can like have a fake import file that I use. It's really just another cell. Or ppman. I don't know what ppman's doing here. Vector tests. I feel like I should have kept some of those just to have. Let me make sure this all runs. It doesn't pop open the thing. Here. Make sure. That's something interesting. I don't know if it's really a problem, but I can't hit 0 anymore because now gravity is adding velocity every frame. Which I guess is realistic. In space you're never stationary. Okay. So let's make a function. Boop. Wait. Undo. Let's call this periodic underscore boundary. And it's going to have capital C class as the variable. Now we put all those in. So if class I hope this is going to work the way I want it to. And I hope, because I'm not putting width first before this, it'll still call if not, I'll have to put width with a default in there. Okay. On that, and then let me I hope this works the way I want it to work. I really do. So let's call that just calling periodic boundary on player. Awesome. Okay. That's what I call a good time. I can just get rid of this probably. And then okay. Is there anything else I can, like, I use repeatedly? There's the adding of accelerations into velocity and velocity to position. I could do something with that. I think the problem is that this is not a dot, this is an underscore, this is a local variable and not a class variable. Maybe when I work out how to do how to fix the acceleration label, I'll be able to put that into the class. I wonder if it's as simple as if player greater than 0. Else. How's that? Where's the run button? Oh. Oh. Where's my everything? Oh. We gotta, yep, doesn't like it. So let's get rid of that. I'll do it later. I wonder. What? Let me make sure that fixes things. Ah, perfect. Okay, I wonder if... Huh? No, your business. So cozy in bed. I wonder if I could... make it a class object and then make it 0 at the beginning each time. It's like self dot acceleration. And nice Pygame vector 2. Empty. And then call it again here. Does that work? I would need to change everything. Fuck. There's still a find and replace. Find and replace. Find and replace. File edit. Find. Layer underscore acceleration replace player dot. If this fucks up, I'll at least have a backup in the Py file. I'm glad I'm doing this in the IPYNB. Okay. Run it. Okay. That works. So now what I can do is I can say here if move class. And I just I wonder if there's a way that I can give a default answer for this that makes it not exist. I guess what I can do is just update and then just have a default. Zero. So it's really the only spot. Maybe what I do Splendid. Does that still work? I guess I should... nope. That doesn't work. Something doesn't work, and I changed too much. I'm a stupid baka. It doesn't give me an error. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, wait, no. No, it's not. Or maybe... Here's what I have to do. Pause equals 0. Oh, kernel Python is dead. Restart kernel, please. Jesus. I forgot it does that. Pygame just kills Python. And it's still working. Show me. Yeah, the fucking, huh? Do I need to run this? Maybe that's why. Alright, looks like gravity's working too. Movement's working. Nice, nice. Is collision still working? Let me make sure. Boing. Yeah, that's how it should work. Okay. I want to make this like 5,000. Okay, well, that's cool. I need to add same sort of shit here. So .x. And then don't need to replace that one because I can just move destroyed. Run it. Splendid. Okay, maybe I move these into movement. And then I put import movement, capital M, as M. So I want periodic boundary. And then move with M dot move. I'm so glad it does that. Maybe I just not all of them. Looks like it. Okay. I should probably run this and then run this again. And then run this. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Close it. Fuck. Yes, the fuck it does. Import it again. Running. Still broken. Okay. So whatever I did, undo it. No attribute. Name DT is not defined. Oh, it doesn't like that the... Oh, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. Okay. Which means that it's not. It's also not gonna like this. If I do that, isn't it? Really? Okay. Well, okay. What if I put this up at the top of the running? Then will it be happy? Restart your freaking kernel. Does not look like it. What could possibly be the problem now? Still not defined. Okay. So maybe I have to put clock and DT in here. Or maybe I just can't do what I want to do. So maybe getting rid of movement and undoing the M's. And just putting these in here. Oh, that's gonna make things a little tougher. Where's my periodic values? There we go. Make sure everything works. Okay. So it didn't do as much as I hoped, but I at least made some things recursive, or what's the word? Repeatable, easily repeatable. Let's put that in a dev dog. That made things a little cleaner. Some still run. Yeah. What am I thinking? Thinking about acceleration. Let's get the acceleration TDT. Oh! Don't do that. God. Probably like it doesn't jitter when it's just gravity. It's only when I'm pressing the button that it jitters. Why? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's like, okay, let's see if we can like run through it. Run through the the path of acceleration here. So starting out, I make a acceleration vector in the ship class. That should be 0. And then while running, I reset it. So every frame it resets. I think this is where I get in trouble. I don't know how to fix that though, because like I need acceleration to only happen when the button is pressed. So maybe I make like a while. So while these keys are pressed. While key. What happens if I do that? While. So that's going to be up. Nothing. Nothing happens. I think that broke it, actually. It didn't like that. Didn't give me an error. Okay. That's cool. So maybe we'll do that, and then we'll go here and put it in, because that one, this file at least gives me errors. While. Run. These are fine. As soon as I press that, it stops. Okay. Show me. Yeah, that's really descriptive. Jupyter log. Disposing session as kernel process died. Reason blank. Okay. So through some black magic, while does not work. Can't do that. Let's have a thinker. Let's think on this. I don't want to sit here in silence, though. Just thinking about it, I feel like that's stupid. So what can I do in the meantime? What did I mean by this? Applicable with objects with non-zero velocity? I wonder if I can make this universal, make this a function. There's probably a way, like how I made this. So like if I make sprite group, if I can say if there's any object in a sprite group with a velocity less than this, that velocity is 0. But then that doesn't work because as soon as I run it, my velocity will never be 0. It has to do with the zeroing, because like if we look at this, where I have my velocity and then I zero it, it stutters like the acceleration. So it has to do with the zeroing. Something else I don't understand is why it flickers from 0.981 to 1 point something. It's a little upsetting. But maybe my acceleration is faster than I try and make it. Let's write down some notes. This has to do with the fact that the acceleration is zeroed every frame. I need this to happen so I'm not just compounding. Acceleration. I don't yet know how to make a display the velocity I want. It could involve learning more about how the clock works, or setting up my own unit system that is dependent on pixels. I might note that this is hard because zeroing, I guess the zeroing function I have is an if statement. So the zero velocity is dependent on, should have an alternative, I should say. That is dependent on this situation. Note here. Try to do this, and the external hive file did not recognize variables defined within the main file. Yeah. Okay, well, that might be as much as I can do today. Yeah. I'll keep thinking about the acceleration and the display and see if I can come up with anything, and I'll let you all know next week. Git add, git commit. Made some adjustments for the sake of cleanliness. Oh, I should I should add to devil. What did I do today? Not a whole lot, unfortunately. That's okay. Well, thanks for watching. See y'all next time.